Hello, everyone, and welcome. This is a practice session for the TOEFL listening section, specifically focusing on the listen and choose a response question type. In this part of the test, you'll hear a short statement or question, and your job is to pick the most logical and appropriate reply from the options given. It's all about understanding context and social cues. Ready to give it a try? Let's begin. If you're finding these lessons helpful, be sure to subscribe to my TOEFL for more tips and practice to help you succeed on your exam. So,
Is it all right if I borrow this book?
what is the most appropriate response to what the speaker said? Is it all right if I borrow this book? Okay, let's break this question down. The speaker is politely asking for permission. The key phrase here is it all right? Which is a common way to ask if something is acceptable or okay. The second key part is, if I borrow this book. So, the person wants to know if they have permission to take the book for a short time. The best answer will directly respond to this request for permission, either by saying yes, no, or giving a condition for borrowing it. Let's take a closer look at option A. Sure, just bring it back by Friday. This option starts with sure, which is a clear and positive answer granting permission. It directly responds to the is it all right part of the question. Then it adds a simple condition. Just bring it back by Friday. This is a very logical and natural way to respond when someone asks to borrow something. It gives a clear yes and sets a clear expectation. This is a perfect response. Therefore, this option is correct. Next, we'll examine option B. I already read that one. This choice states a fact about the person being asked the question. While it's related to the book, it doesn't actually answer the question about borrowing. The person asking wants to know if they can take the book, not whether the other person has read it. It's an irrelevant piece of information in this context. So, this option is incorrect. Let's move on to option C. The library is closed now. This option provides information about a library. However, the original question, is it all right if I borrow this book, is a personal request. We don't know if the book is from a library. It could be a personal copy. This answer makes an assumption that isn't supported by the question and fails to address the request for permission. For that reason, this option is incorrect. Here's option D. Let's break it down. It's on the left. This answer tells someone the location of the book. This would be a perfect response if the question were, where is the book? But the question was, is it all right if I borrow this book? The speaker is asking for permission, not for directions to the book's location. This response doesn't answer the actual question being asked. This makes the option incorrect. The correct answer is A, because the key expressions in the text directly match this option, while the other choices either provide incomplete information or clearly contradict the passage.